What's up, my friend? Welcome back. I hope you're having a fantastic day full of kind and happiness. Drunkboat, starring John Malkovich and Joan Goodman, attempts to navigate the turbulent waters of family drama and addiction, but ultimately runs aground. Pitched as a dark drama focusing on Mort, played by John Malkovich, a recovering alcoholic and former poet, and his return to his uncomfortable sister Eileen, played by Dana Delaney, and nephew Abe, which is played by Jacob Cesar. The film introduces an intentionally compelling premise that quickly becomes lost at sea.
The plot that sinks.
The core conflict sees the naive young Abe obsessed with sailing away from his life, manipulating his vulnerable Uncle Mort into purchasing a shabby, scrubby vessel from the smooth-talking but ultimately unnecessary salvage dealer Mr. Fletcher, who's played by John Goodman. While the idea of two wounded souls pursuing a desperate, misguided escape holds promise, the execution is severely flawed. The film launches with a confusing, fragmented structure, juggling three incoherent plot lines that never merge into a unified narrative. This early chaos sets the stage for a viewing experience that constantly feels all over the place.
Draggy dialogue and lost performances.
The primary issue is the script itself. The movie is heavily reliant on dialogue, yet the conversations are uninspiring and boring. For a character-driven drama, the lines lack the necessary spark and substance to make the extended running time feel warranted. Around the 30-minute mark, the film begins to drag noticeably, filled with what feels like unnecessary filler. Even a performer of John Malkovich caliber struggles to anchor the film. While he attempts to portray Mort's pain, his performance feels like overacting and general weirdness, making the character difficult to connect with. Unfortunately, this issue extends the rest of the cast. There's a distinct lack of likable characters or truly impactful performances across the board. The presence of John Goodman is particularly strange, as his performance adds little to the overall feeling of the movie.
Faltering tone and execution.
The director seemed to strive for a deep emotional theme, but fails to create the required atmosphere. Everything from the film grain look to the music and overall tone feels flat, giving the distinct impression that better films have explored this territory with more success. The attempts at dark comedy are particularly jarring. A climactic scene involves the boat's inevitable crash is severely let down by poor editing, and since Mort is never established as a comedic figure, the humor doesn't land. The confusing appearance of Eileen's missing eldest son at the film's start, and conclusion only serves to add a final element of confusing to an already messy story.
Final verdict.
Drunkboat had the great idea for a story about self-destruction and desperate dreams, but it completely fails to land. The excessive, bland dialogue and chaotic structure makes the film feel boring at times. Despite the compelling premise, the final result is a muddled mess that fails to create a tangible feeling or theme. It's a 6 out of 10 movie. A solid premise wasted by poor execution. Now, if you think that this movie is a 10 out of 10, a 5 out of 10, or a 1 out of 10, well, then I'm happy for you. Please let me know why in the comments below. And if you made it this far into the video, well, that means you should like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Okay? Do it. Do it.
Thank you. Take care, and I will see you in the next movie, okay? And as always, in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.